I'm going to tell you one story about time. Yeah, there's this father, very busy working day and night. So the little girl of his, the daughter, said, "Can you spend time with me?" The father would say, I'm busy. So one day, this little girl was asking the father, "Dad, how much is your 1 hour?" Then the dad said, "Why?" So the little girl said, "I just want to know how much is your 1 hour." Then the dad calculate, and then the father give the little girl an amount. So this little girl go and find the money. She dig out her piggy bank and to count the money that she has, and the little girl does not has enough money. So one day the dad came back. So this little girl said to the dad that, "Here's the money, and I want to buy 1 hour of your time." Can you feel how sad it is? The little girl need to find her own way to buy the father's time. A lot of working people are not having time. That's the reality. Freedom. I would like to share to you my story of how I wanted to find my freedom so much. When I was working as an employee in an IT firm, one day my auntie passed away. So that time I was in Cebu and my auntie is in Kuching. So I thought that I wanted to apply leave for 7 days, which is a week, to come back to Kuching to help out with my mom for my auntie's funerals. So when I submitted the leave application form, the next thing I know is my boss called me into her room and said, "Stella, I give you 3 days, take it or leave it." 3 days, take it or leave it. At that point of time, it was very harsh. I was thinking like, 3 days, take it or leave it? Is like, I got no choice but to take it, right? Just to take the 3 days. Did I take the 3 days? I have to, because I'm being controlled. Take it or leave it, you see? Hear that? Take it or leave it. It's very harsh. Do I have a choice as an employee? Take it or leave it? No choice. I got no choice. So from that moment onwards, and from that phrase of word that my boss gave it to me, I started to think, in 1 year, I'm only allowed 14 days of leave. Yeah. I'm thinking, if I were to be sick more than 14 days, what would happen? Would I get unpaid? Will I get being fired after I'm recovered and go back to work? Or will boss just say, "You don't need to come back anymore, take it or leave it," right? I never know what would be happening if I have to take leave more than 14 days. And that is the thing that triggers me to find an answer, like, what if I need to fall sick for 14 days? What if there's things that I need to do more than 14 days? What am I going to do? If working for people, there is really no chance at all. There's nothing much I can do. And that's when I started the search of my freedom. The search of my freedom is, I want my time flexibility. Whenever I needed my time, I can go and do my things. And when it's done, I'll come back and resume my work. That's the kind of freedom. Of course, I didn't know that along the way to pursue my freedom, I didn't know that it was so fun that I no longer need to use my alarm clock to wake me up in the morning. But that put aside first. But what I want to say is freedom in terms of you having the time to do what you needed to do without applying leave. What if your leave is used up? What if your boss doesn't allow you to go because you're the most powerful person in the company? If you go, the company cannot lose you. What happened? There's no freedom at all. Maybe you're thinking like, a lot of people also don't have freedom. Yeah, that's true. Are they happy with their working life? Are they? 95% of the people are not having freedom. They don't even know what does it taste like to have freedom. I want you to know that every one of us has a chance to pursue our freedom, and if you want it. But if you don't want it, it's okay, it's easy, just continue on with your life. But if you are somebody that you wants to pursue freedom, like you don't want to be wake up by the alarm clock every single morning, you just want to wake up at any time that you want to do the things that you want every day, by not just limiting yourself like, oh, I have to go to work and I cannot do my things. No, but what if you said, I have my time for my friends, I have my time for my relative, I have time for my family, I have time for my loved one, whatever they need me to do, I can just accompany them or drive them around and things like that. Just take for example, later on I need to drive my mom to the market. She wants to buy something. It's about time. We always say that, we want to spend more time with our loved one, but what does most people do? How do they spend more time with their loved one? How much time are they spending with their loved one? Think about it. Think about it. If you are trapped today in your working place and you feel there's no much freedom, and maybe you have the same kind of thinking like me, like what if I need to take more leaves than 14 days, what am I going to do? What if I need like 1 year to heal my health? What company would do to me? How would the company treat me? I don't know, right? So it's good that we have this kind of thinking and to have a plan for ourselves for the time to come. If this thing doesn't happen, then it's good. But what if it happened, right? If it's happened, then we have some kind of backup. Then for example, like you want time for renovation for your house. You need to monitor, right? You need to monitor the people doing your house. But if you are working, so expect that people will simply do the renovation for you, right? But if you monitor them, then you're going to get a better result out of it. It's about time. Yeah, it's time. You can be very rich, but if you don't have time, you're still very poor. But if you got a lot of time to do what you want to do, maybe to buy things that you like, to do things that you want, that is called rich. What kind of freedom that you want in your life? But you can build it. How to build it? Start with by having your own part-time business, because by having a part-time business, things is going to change for you. But remember, part-time business, if you are choosing between the kind of part-time business that you are self-employed, you're not going to have time. But if you are choosing the kind of part-time business that starts you with as a business owner, things is going to change for you. So you got to differentiate and know the difference between self-employed part-time and self-employed business owner. Maybe I'm going to talk about this in the next video, but for the start, if you are looking for part-time, make sure that you look for the part-time that has a system behind it that allows you to leverage your time so that you can get more time. Yeah, I'm giving away this vitamin mask. If you share this video with your friends or tag your friends in this video, you're going to be in the lucky draw to win this vitamin mask. Yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.